Hi! So this is page 14 of my autobiography. Woo! We're getting there. Okay, so as the children grew older, there were some hiccups or mini trials, as one would say, to continue my devotion to the reception of the Holy Eucharist and daily Mass. Old priests moved out while new priests replaced them, all of them with their own separate ideas and gifts. I particularly missed our first and second priests who challenged me through all my stubbornness and brokenness. Okay, I'm half Italian, half German. I'm pretty stubborn and pretty broken. Anyways, through all my stubbornness and brokenness, grow closer and closer to God. In particularly, the priest who married us, our second priest, was around the same age as my husband and myself. We grew very close to him, as I would call him throughout our marriage, on speakerphone to help my husband and myself settle arguments and or issues. To say he was a part of our lives diminishes his true role. He was and still is our brother in Christ, our true dear friend, and our holy priest that set and kept us on a holy path, which always guided us closer to God. We still talk on the phone, but my husband and I miss him, his holiness, his guidance on a daily basis dearly. One of the new priests, or they come every, 7-10 years, however, 5 years. They're called to different parishes. Anyways, one of the new priests loved to burn incense during our weekly holy hour. Incense which I am allergic to. Incense that was so strong that after trying everything I could think of, including pleading with the priest to not burn it, left me broken out in hives, puffed out, blurry-eyed, a headache like no other, and always barely breathable. It wasn't just for that day either. Our parish is carpeted with upholstered pews which absorb the incense like a sponge. Every time I'd walk into the church, the incense was so permeated throughout the building that it literally threw me outside the doors. Yes, sometimes I tried to endure, but it just left me with a head and stomach ache, along with feeling nauseous and so stuffed up. I have to scroll down a little bit. Oops. It left me truly miserable and unable to continue my day Catholic homeschooling my youngest children. After a while of trying to endure, my allergy to incense became anaphylactic. Eventually, I just had to sit outside the church and quickly slip in for Holy Communion. Even then, my hair and clothes soaked up the fragrance. So the priest brought Jesus to me at the exit door so I wouldn't have to actually enter. But it truly broke my heart. Not being able to enter God's house left me in tears. I didn't understand how God would ever want someone to not enter his house, but this was my reality. The chasm which exists between heaven and earth is impenetrable. So the closest thing to heaven or earth, the holy sacrifice of the Mass, was all but taken away from me. I cried a lot, prayed a lot, and offered up many tears and prayers to our Father. I have to scroll down a little bit more. Oops. I was so bewildered as to why God allowed this injustice to happen. I mean, sometimes my children and I were half, if not more, than the parishioners who attended daily Mass. Not one other mother in our whole county, even wanted to attend daily Mass with their Catholic homeschooled children. And the only one who desires to go can't. It seemed to me preposterous. Anyways, I'll finish up on page 15. So this is the end of 14. God bless. Bye.